This is one of my wild tour stories back when we were promoting the More Missed Calls album. We were heading back from South by Southwest. We had just came off the stage. It was fun. We had a great time, man. We seen so much stuff, so many people. It was like the artist spring break. And me and all my friends was on our way back to Chicago. We had drove there. So it was like 19 hours. We ended up, it was only supposed to take us an hour to get out of Texas. It took us about 6. We ended up taking the wrong turn and we ended up going through every place in Texas at this point. Then we finally headed back. It's about 2 in the morning. We're in like Carbondale, you know, Southern Illinois. While we're driving, it just so happened everybody's up for some odd reason. Everybody's been sleeping and everything, but now everybody was up and we're laughing and joking. And then we seen one deer just fly out in the middle of the road in front of this bike. And then we were laughing. We was like, oh man, the deer almost hit that dude. Next thing you know, I swear it took me maybe about 3 seconds while we were driving. Here come a deer, just bow, smacked the side of my car, like right where I'm driving. It made impact right where I'm driving. I think at that moment, I probably let out a scream that I'm not too proud of. Not even afraid to tell you, I screamed, man. I screamed in a room, in a car full of guys. I screamed because I thought I was dead. I was like, man, this thing's about to kill me. My friend said, he said, I seen the deer's lips. He said the deer smiled at me before he hit the car. At that moment, I was like, is everybody okay? I tried to open up the door didn't even open. And then we're thinking like the deer is probably dead somewhere, so the deer's gone. They had to open up, I had to climb over the seat. I looked over, took off the mirror. The whole car is dented, it's messed up. It's a rental car. So I was really looking like, man, this is gonna be messed up. Thank God, no animals were harmed within that accident. And this is why I'll tell this to everybody. If they ever ask you to get insurance on your rental car, it's like $25, take it, because Lord knows, as soon as I pulled back up to the rental car, I pulled back in the Hertz, they seen what my car looked like, and they was like, oh my God, what happened? Are you okay? And I was like, yeah, I'm good. And then they said, did you get insurance on it? And I was like, yep. Handed them the keys, walked out. I ain't paid nothing.
They wrote me a note first and said, man, I want to propose to my girl doing this song that you performed, The Light.
But when like my bunk was 2 bunks down from Yams and at the top, he was at the bottom. Next thing you know, you just hear, and he like, what the fuck? Oh, I'm complete, I'm tight right now.
The strip club culture of Detroit, period, and the slum village influenced a lot of records.
Follow your first man sometime. Don't force the turn up sometimes. Because the turn up could probably possibly be your last turn up in certain cities like Chicago.